Okay, so I'm finishing up a thought in my journal, but I'm live, and I need to open this up on YouTube so I can see things. Hey, everybody else sees things. And it's tooting right along with its internet thinking thing. Come on. There we go. And there's that. And I'm on my own channel, now I'm getting my own video. And turn off the sound. There we go. Hello and good morning. Just give me one little second here. I just don't know what I'm doing. But I had a thought and I'm trying to finish it up here. Give me a second. Okay. Hold the phone, people. Hold the phone. Almost done with this thought. Because, you have those thoughts and like, if I don't get it down right now, it's not going to happen. Almost there. Hi, Robin. I'll be right there. I'm just finishing up a thought in my journal. Sorry. Okay, I got to a point where I don't have to do that. How are you today, Miss Robin? So, we're not working on my daily collage today. The book is just on here because it's been on here all night. Let me get this tea bag out of this tea. I'm doing good. I just did a silly thing yesterday. I tried to go to bed, like not last night into this morning, but the night before into yesterday. I tried to go to bed and I just couldn't go to sleep. And I just wound up staying up for a very, very long time. And I finally went to bed about 1:30 last night. And then I got up at around 9 o'clock this morning, I think. Ish. 8 or 9. I think it was close to 9. So I've been doing let me push that cup of tea back a little. There's day 1. And then I've got day 2, which I had a lot of fun with. And then day 3, which I'm not quite as happy with, but it was fun making. This will be day 4 today. I'm going to do that later. Because it takes me a couple hours from start to finish. You're hanging in there with a bit of a sore throat, but you think it's a normal cold. Yeah, Else is coming down with something, but maybe just a head cold. We'll see. Time will tell. Time will tell. Right? So I thought we might look into this big silly journal that I wanted to work on and haven't made any progress with. Let me find the other half of the cover. So a giant stack of things under my desk, leaned up against the side of the wall. So, oh, look, Robin. These are your words. I just put a piece of cardboard in I folded over a piece of a magazine that was stiffer. I put that in the back. I'm going to get that in the mail in a little bit today. So some wordy goodness will be coming your way. I shoved a lot in there. I know it doesn't look very puffy, but there's a lot of words in there for you. I hope you get better soon, hon. I certainly, I hope Els gets better, but I also hope that you get better. I hope everybody gets better, really, in the long term. It'd be good if everybody got better. You know, we're heading straight towards summer, and here we are all still sick, and the weather's all weird. It's cold for here today.
Rainy this morning.
And it was rainy earlier this morning, apparently. Oh, I went through every pile of words I had, and every pile I've harvested since I started making that, I put in a few words. So hopefully you'll find some good stuff you can use in there. But I think it'll be fun. But yeah, it'll go out in the mail today. So woohoo. I love putting together fun things for people. It makes me happy. And Lord knows I could spare the words. I've got so many. You'll probably find some repeats because in some words, I had lots and lots of them. And I probably put in more than I realized. So I hope you'll forgive me for that. Hello to our lurkers. I'm always happy to have lurkers. You know, I know you're probably working or cleaning or doing stuff. So here's the tea-dyed muslin. And this was unbleached to start with, so it wasn't pure white. So I had a good, that kind of tannish brown base is what happened there. So I just did a light, but it sat in the tea for a couple of days. And I did use a pretty strong batch. But I wanted it to be, I want to be able to stamp on it and stuff. So I tried to make it lighter. But still give it some fun, creamy color. Oh, no worries, Robin. I enjoy doing it. And you helped me call out some of my words. Now, don't get me wrong. I still have thousands and thousands of them. But, so on this, I'm not going to be able to wrap it around to this side unless I just fold over just the tiniest little bit. Because of this thing still has to work to secure I don't want to make this really bulky to put the book back together. You have to be able to put the post back in it and all that. So I'm thinking I'm just going to run it, right to the edge here, or maybe just a smidge over on the bottom side. This thing is so huge, and I still have a bunch of stuff on my desk that maybe I should move off to the right of me, where you're always seeing me put the trash from my magazine stuff. It's just a pile of things that I'm working on. And it actually takes up quite a bit of room. And I still have bits of collage from last night. But some of the collaging, when you don't like how it turns out, it's still a good experiment because you I've never tried to piece together like a larger, something on that scale. Usually I do, most years I have picked small pieces on purpose because then you don't have that trouble of, well, how do you, like if you want a night sky background, but you don't want to paint it on, in this case, I kind of Mod Podged it together with bits and bobs. Curly, hiss. Welcome. I'm just babbling away over here. You know how, like I do. Oh, look, the fish had tried to escape. Well, let me shove those in my little image pocket down here. Or maybe not. I turned it sideways and stuff started to fall out of it. Okay. The fish and the flower and the little, yep, all these can, except maybe not the orange tag. Well, heck, we'll put the deli paper in there too. Maybe I'll use it in something. And a piece just fell down. And then a piece of magazine fell down, but I don't see where it went, so I'll have to look for it later. Okay. So now that's kind of moved out of the way. Let's push this over so I don't knock over the flowers. Oh, somebody sending me something on Facebook. Hold on. I'm trying to look over here. Okay, looks like. It has my name collaged on it in advance. Oh my. Oh my. I just showed Robin her batch. I'll show it to you too. Except I just buried it. I'm a bad person. Oh, no, it's right here. I did all these words for Robin. It's a pretty big pile. Let's see. What? Oh my. Ooh. Curly, look at you go. You're a letter cutting machine over there. I was just picking out words. Oh my God, I got to the bottom of that tin I showed the other day that's holding all my words for this challenge. And they were like little tiny, like, like here. They were like, this is not even going to do it. This is a colored piece of paper, but some of them were like this small in the bottom of the tin. And I was trying to pick them up. And I don't have any fingernails because they cut them short for the thing. And it was ridiculous. I couldn't even get them out of the bottom of the tin. I'm like, well, those are just going to live there. I need tweezers for that stuff. So, but yeah, you can see it's thicker down here than it is up here because, you know, they just all float to the bottom. But so we've got this. Let me move my water out of the way too. I don't want to knock it everywhere. Now I'm too fit to drinking with tea in one hand and a cup of water in the other. But I am thirsty. That's a thing. Okay. I've never done a fabric covered anything. Well, I fabric covered myself in clothes, but you know. Oh, sorry guys. Sorry about that. You've got one of those cheap plastic tool organizers to store. Yeah, you showed me them one time from Harbor Freight. I have to go and look up the price again. But because, you know, I don't remember anything. But yeah, tiny drawers where you can put the individual letters in. That's actually a good idea. Because we all know how organized I am. But so I thought, you know, we want to do like, so it has about an inch or so to fold over. But we were just talking about, I can't really wrap it around on this side because this part still has to be operative. So I have to get it right up to the edge here. Or just fold it over just a tiny, tiny little bit. And, oh, Curly, look at you like Johnny on the spot with the links. Wow. Oh, that's not bad at all. I thought it was way more than that. Somehow the price in my head was like $40. And I'm like, that's a lot to put letters in. But $15, that's not bad at all. Let's see. Gonna tell me how many drawers is in that thing. Yeah, sure. You can know I'm in Las Vegas. Store.
Whoa.
Blah, blah, blah. I guess I'll just have to count them. Hold on. I'm counting drawers in this thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 down. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That means it has 40 drawers. That's more than enough for the alphabet and then some other stuff. And sometimes they're on sale. Well, woohoo, I'll have to bookmark that. Can you take that in the living room, honey? Thank you, sweet pea.
I'm calling you.
All right,
Well, that's
you do
fine,
that
but
in
you
the
don't need
living
to
room,
call
please.
right here where I'm trying to be live. I'm sorry. You spent all day a couple of days ago cleaning and organizing your craft area. My desk is such a mess right now. I'm doing the 100-day project. I'm still working on that journal. I'm culling magazines on the regular. You know what? Do you have the link also, Curly? Since you're like the linky goddess over there, for the paper pack or the digital kit that had the, like the crowns and the Diana Wakely style paper pack that we looked at that one time we were culling magazines. I know I have such a good memory. Oh, and I just piled all the stuff up in front of where my measuring tape is. All right, let's figure this out. So this is 12 inches. I suppose it's not going to hurt anything if I write a little bit on the cover. That's 12 inches. And then an inch and a half. So that's 13 and a half inches. I'm going to write this down somewhere. Later I'll be like, how long was that? Yours will be I think that's it, yeah. So that's 13 and a half long by, I know it's almost a square, not quite. So that's 12 and by 13. Okay. So we'll make that 14 and 14 and a half. No, because I'm on the other side. So let's try making that 15 inches
Hey,
by.
Mike, this is Mike with Cox Business Technical Support calling on a recorded line. How are you doing today, sir?
So it's a little bit
Let's see. I got your
wider
ticket
than
here,
so I think we can probably
what's
go.
going on. The modem on the site is currently offline. It looks like there is some sort of outage going on.
Because we know we don't need
Not able to find out too many
the.
details about it.
I'm so confused right now, but it needs to be 2 inch, an inch on either. So it's by 16. Okay, I think that'll work because we're not going to need the total photo over here.
No, there is not. In fact, I brought up the area.
It's okay if you don't know it off the top of your head. I
Good.
don't want you to be like searching for some stuff. That's silly.
353
Oh, look at that. I didn't notice that.
79
There is like a weird line on this end that's much
roughly
darker.
roughly.
I'm not good at cutting fabric,
obviously
so
something going on. They've got,
obviously we need 2
maintenance
squares.
involved right now, so just wanted to let you know.
I don't have my measuring. I just blocked up the cupboard with my. I probably should have tried to cut these before I got on live, huh? Oh, you are so awesome! Look at you. I need to bookmark that because I failed epically. I should join their mailing list so I don't forget this shit anymore. Stuff. Somebody's at the door. Apparently Daddy's home. Okay. Oh, yes, that's helpful. Thank you so much, Curly. Look at you. You rock.
Looks like, that's how we received this ticket, was that it was done on the website.
Okay, so I've got that. Let's get back
There
over to
wasn't a
the
whole lot
stream.
of notes.
So this may not be a very productive stream, but we'll at least get some chatting in,
Not
right?
texting as far as I'm aware.
All right, so I'm gonna have to move my stuff again that I piled up
I
over
know
here.
there's, like, an
Yeah, I'm
online
just
chat
moved the
that we
pile to
got,
the other side of my
and then
desk,
take
and
it
then
to
I
the
needed
contact
something in
them.
the drawer.
But as far as
I've got talent.
contact with other people and just want to get it out there,
That's a
for us,
totally
know
true thing about me.
exactly to what you've done up here already.
Talent for making a mess. Okay, so I'm gonna get in here and get my tape measure.
I did not say 35 minutes.
So
1700. Yeah, that's 5 o'clock.
watch me get in here and I'll be like, it's not in here.
Okay. Yeah, I know it. I know it's what 1:30 there now.
There it is.
Right. No, I get it. I'm there. It's Friday. I get it. I just wanted to make sure that we were on this, that you got it down correctly.
Okay, so here's an important lesson. If you've given up coffee
Right.
for a long time, and then you
Right.
have a cup of coffee,
Yeah. No.
don't
I
make that
corrected
cup
you.
of
I know
coffee
I
as
did.
big as your head.
So, do you want to follow?
We
up
all
that
make a
when it's
mess.
done?
We're all messy down here. We don't float. We just have messes. Okay. I should probably move that aside and maybe do something with the Wiener Schnitzel bag. I was using it to protect the surface from all the glue I was slinging around yesterday. The good thing is that there's a trash can right at the end of my desk, and I can scrape the trash right into it. Look at my messy desk.
Okay.
Probably.
Well, how's this? I mean, I can set these things up to do whatever you want.
Okay,
If
so
there's something
let's
along
see
the lines
here.
of, well, I was thinking the best option for you to.
Is anybody good at
not be
cutting
bothered too
fabric?
much by it is,
This is not my wheelhouse. And Miss Els is
verify that it's up, it's running.
been
Maybe
up
you
late
can
and she's
set
not
the
feeling
ticket
well.
itself for a 24-hour auto close
So
from
she's
there.
not here for me to like, what you do that's for me?
That'd be all right. All right, I'll update the notes to reflect that.
So we decided we're
Is
going to
there
do
anything else
15
I might
by
be able to assist you
16.
with? Fantastic. Thank you, Mike, for using Cox Business Technical Support, and have yourself a great day, sir.
And 16 is
Thank you,
tall
Paul.
and the 15 is the wide part. 13, 14. 15. Do, 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 do. Do, do. I know. You can't do it for me. Does it matter which way, like, on muslin? I'm just going to snip where the 15 inches is here. I'll do it just a smidge over. So I think I'm definitely going to have enough to oh boy. To do the spine on that one book now that she cut me a way big piece. Okay. Well, there's that. I did it, but I'm a little scared of myself. Okay, so I think we wanted to go on the other end because that one end is weirdly got a weird dark stripe on it. Arlene, how are you? I know, I was like, tentatively, I started pulling it a little bit. I'm like, okay, I think that's right. I'm going to try it. Now I've got stringies everywhere. Hold on. Covered in little bits of string. Just a few, not like tons and tons. Okay. Oh, but they're long. How are you doing today, Miss Arlene? Okay, so let me get the tape measure back here. So that is my 15 inches. Ooh, it's right on the money too. Check me out. And then we needed the other piece to be 16 inches. So, Gene, I'm going to have to pull this over a little bit more. Uh-oh, and now we have unhappy baby. Unhappy baby. Okay, oops. Don't use the centimeter side because you don't understand centimeters. Oh, and there's 16 inches. It's almost right at the edge of the desk right there. So I'll snip that right there just a tiny, tiny bit. And then I'll turn it towards me so I can actually see what the heck I'm doing. Who pinched the bit? Nobody pinched the baby. She doesn't like it when we do that. Although it is Friday. in it. And so you know what that means, family grab ass Friday.
Yay!
Just when you thought your day was going to be boring, right? Oh my God, I did it. I feel so accomplished right now. I'm such a dork. Yay, I ripped fabric in half. So theoretically, that should be, let's measure that before we cut a second piece off here. Let's hold that up to the thing. Where did the scissors go? There's my pile of strings I'm going to cut off there. Did Curly poke the baby? Curly, I love you. I did it. You know I did it. Oh my gosh. That's awesome. Okay, so where did I put the cover? Here we go. Ooh, look at that. Look at it. I did it. I did it.
So proud.
I'm proud. I did a thing by myself and I didn't even screw it up. I got it right on the first try. Oh my God, it is the end of the world.
And it's much chillier in hell today.
It is. You turned on the air conditioning in hell.
Hey, I turned on the heater, okay?
Okay, so let's do a second one. I feel pretty good about this.
See, now you're
Yay.
just pushing your luck.
Well, 2 covers, 2 pieces, you know. Going with theory, if I did it once, maybe I can do it again. Do it again. Do it again. Ooh, tea. There's tea over here. There you go, Arlene. It's a good time to grab some tushy today. And around here, family is very broadly defined.
It's who you choose most times.
All right, so let's measure out another 16 inches. Do, 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 do. So I'm going to go with yes, definitely. I may be able to do multiple spines with the amount of fabric I have, amount of tea-dyed fabric I have left over. Ooh. Okay, so let's see. Let's make sure. There it is again. Look at me go. I know I'm on the wrong side, but realistically, that is more than enough to comfortably fold over and make my edges and glue it down. Yay, me. Okay, Arlene. So I have this piece left over. Let me unsquinchy up the edges there. Cut some of the string off. There's string everywhere. This is messy but fun. This could be therapeutic.
Yay, messy.
Messy, but I can't rain the carpet with this and stuff. It's a good thing. All right, so I have this piece left. But then it's like long and skinny, but let me double it over. Still a piece of string hanging out. And I do like that kind of very frayed edge look on the muslin, so that's going to be okay for the spine, I think. I might see if I can talk Elsa into letting me sew a line down the muslin just to keep it from you. Like, it's therapeutic. Like, I can see you could get just, I could turn this into strips though, you know, this longer piece, because this is going to be enough for at least a couple of spines. And now that I know I can do it, I might be able to just get a tiny bit more muslin and tea dye it and make the rest of the spines on those covers so that the spine part of all the covers is the same. But I could turn this into strips and stamp this, you know, we'll stamp it before I turn it into strips and use those as ties and other things. So that's a thought. I'll have to think on that. But there's a pretty good bit left. And if I kept all of it for spines, I'd have more than enough. But the fact that that's such a long piece right there, it makes me think I could rip that into like 1.5 inch strips or something and have a pretty good time with that. You're having thrifting withdrawals. I know, girl. I'm with you there. Like, I have never wanted to go to Savers more in my life. I'm like, it's been like 4 weeks, which is like 89 years in crafting, thrifting years, you know? So those are my 2 pieces. Now I have to decide what I'm going to stamp on them and how I'm going to grunge them up. Oh no, dilemmas. Fun part's over. Well, the easy fun part is over. So, look at that. Do you think I should have to iron it before I don't totally want to iron it. It's got some like, ooh yeah, fresh iced tea, Arlene says. We went, or we didn't, Mike went in maybe a week and a half ago, 2 weeks, into Cane's, and the meals came with drinks, and I'm trying to stay away from the soda, even though I'm not doing the world's best job on it. And I just made it more wrinkled on purpose. I was seeing if I like that effect, like if I want it to be wrinkled or if I want to try and iron it mostly flat. I'm thinking maybe I just want to iron it mostly flat. Now that I put all the wrinkles in it. So I got sweet tea, which I haven't had in years and years, and it was actually pretty good. I don't think I've had actual sweet, and it's not South Carolina sweet tea for sure, but you get the idea. But I've been bad. Like I said, I had that cup of coffee the other night, and it was like the cup was like covered. The opening for the cup, when I lifted up the cup to drink out of it, pretty much covered my head. I had a big cup of coffee. But I'd been up so long, I just felt like I needed a little pick-me-up. So I'll go grab my iron and just iron this right here in front of you on a towel. And then, should we glue it down today? Should we just, no, we shouldn't. We should stamp on it, huh? Should iron it up a little bit and stamp it, yeah? Do you girls want to vote? Should I iron it and we should stamp it and throw stuff on it? What's the worst thing that happens? We hate it. We paint over the top of it. I grow the herbs. Yesterday I brewed dandelion mint and oh, look at you, Arlene. Now, do you just drink that because you like it? Or are you doing it for some greater health purpose? Like, does those things mixed together do something for you health-wise? Asking for me. Like, I'm curious, when people drink tea and they make their own, if it's just a thing they like or if it's for health. Or both. I mean, it could be both. That could be a thing. Tea doesn't have to taste bad to be good for you. Although, medicinally speaking, most of the things that are good for you don't taste good. Like, if the medicine really works, it tasted bad. So there's that. Oops, wrong thing. Let's see what happened here. Oh, that was sweet. Somebody sent me a thank you for a tiny thing that I did. Okay. They can be. I've had dandelion and leaves and stuff in salad, and it can be a little bitter. I don't know about in tea though. But still doing it 5 years later because you love it. That's nice. I like it. You like mint in your limeade? I like the green tea I drink has mint in it, and it gives it a little zing. As a general rule, I'm not a super big fan of green tea, but it's supposed to be good for you, and it's non-caffeinated, which is, I'm really trying to stay away from the caffeine. But I was awfully droopy, and I was genuinely craving a cup of coffee, and I figured I might as well, have my cheat day and have the cup of coffee instead of letting it go so long that then I start drinking coffee, and I just start drinking coffee on a regular basis. I don't think a cup every now and then is going to, do me in, but I really want to get off the caffeine. as completely as possible. And if that means ultimately giving up chocolate, that's probably a thing I'll do. No, I don't think green tea is. Let me go grab my box. No, right now I'll grab the iron too and the towel so that I can iron this while we're sitting here. And then we'll start throwing some stuff on this fabric. I'll be right back, ladies. That's cute. Keep turning off the cameras. Is it her and another little kid? Cousin. Oh, that's so cute. They're having a long distance play date. I like it. Okay, there's the iron and the towel. Hold the phone. Oh, they just like to push the buttons like big people do, you know? Somebody's a silly lady. Do you want to go outside? I'm coming. Do you want to go outside, sweetie? I can do it. I can let you out. I'll even let you back in when you're ready. Lily's having a socially distanced play date. Oh, thank you, Robin. There's only like 2 of us in here, but you know, it'll be fun. Ooh, Arlene, would you really do that for me? I feel so special. Okay, let's see. Maybe I'm wrong about green tea. Let's see. Where would it say? Decaffeinated green tea. So I think green tea does have caffeine in it, but this is decaf. This is the one I love. I'm down to this box and 2 boxes in my room. I buy it from Amazon because they don't sell it in the store anymore, the decaf kind, I guess. I used to get it at Fry's and then they stopped carrying it. But the only way you can get it off of Amazon is to buy a 6-pack. And it's around $20 to $24 depending on whatever the price is that month. But I've been not having my subscription, or you get the subscription service where some things are delivered like once a month. I haven't gotten another batch since I got here, so I had 8 boxes when I got here, and I have this one and 2 others left. So one of these days I'm going to have to break down and order some more tea, because this is my favorite tea. But the good thing about this is it's good hot or cold, and it doesn't need any sugar in it.
Stanley, this is Michael.
I do put a dash of honey in it, but like just a like literally, I squeeze the bottle in a little bit, comes out, and that's it. You're feisty. She's sassy. She got her sassy pants on today. Because I'm also trying to cut way back on sugar, which I'm not doing so good on because I really like the orange soda. And let's pull this off and let's take this painty wax paper away. Put the towel down. Now you can see my dye towels. This is, don't worry, it doesn't transfer anything. We've tested this theory before. So there's a towel for the ironing. Guess what I did with this towel at one point? I get these from the thrift store. I just get nice big thick ones. And
8829133.
I then use the heck out of them in the dye room, in the studio. It's called Garage Landia.
8829133.
Looking for an open plug down here. I'm not ignoring you, ladies. But I do have short arms and can't see that well on the little cubby down here. All right. Big side is the big side.
All right, yeah, those.
All right. I got it lined up right. Yay, me. All right, let's let that heat up. Woo! And Mike is just working away at the 4-letter word. Sugar is a problem for you too. I rely on it because I feel tired a lot. But I take B12 to help combat that. So the problem for me with sugar is, it's a fast high, but it's also a fast low. A crafter learned that I became learning when I got sick. I told her that I missed. I surprised with a stuffed kitty. Aww, that's sweet. I like that. Got yourself a stuffed kitty replacement. That's pretty awesome. It's starting to get warm. I know you can watch my. I don't really have to know how to iron paper. Just happens. It's just a thing that happens. There's a little spray bottle up here somewhere. Yay.
Hi, this is Mike with Cox Business Technical.
I know, I wrinkled it. I put it in my hand and I balled it into a ball. And I was like, do I like it like that? No, I don't. No, I've got to iron it.
I mean, the previous guy saying.
But yeah, I'm trying to cut back on processed snacks, which is a big downfall of mine, especially since I've been here. We go to the dollar store and it's only $1 for 900 pounds of sugar. So I've been, since we're under quarantine anyway, I figured now is a good time as any to start chipping away at that. The orange soda is my big downfall because I really do like that. But I have it a lot more than I should. Even just buying only one.
All I know is
when we're going out somewhere. You know what I mean? So, the second I fold this, maybe if I just lay it over the lid of the trash can, that will.
Actually, we were looking for OTDRs from your tech.
Too wrinkled.
Yeah, apparently we called Aubrey about an hour or so
There's
ago.
that.
We were asking for the OTDR shots and we hadn't received them yet, so I was looking for that.
I'm not allergic to cats or dogs. Left to my own devices, though, you guys know me, I wouldn't have any pets.
All right, sure.
But they live here, and I came after them, so. That's how it is, unfortunately, for, customers like Arlene. That means they can't enjoy my papers anymore, and I can't even gift them because my papers can make her sick, and, that's not a thing you want to do to somebody you like. All right, check that out. Okay, we're going to turn the iron off so I don't burn myself. Because I would. I have to keep this up on my desk while it's cooling, because if I set it down anywhere, the baby might run into it or touch it.
Well, no,
Thinking, hey, what's this?
Cox.
And then we'll have burned baby fingers, and that'll be bad. So we're going to let that cool down for a minute.
Yeah, we were looking for
I'm even going to
OTDR shots.
unplug it to speed up that process. Okay. Oh, the little dog wants back in. Hold on. She's like, I'm done out here. Let me back in the house. Come on. Okay. So aside from the 4-letter word, are you guys ladies doing anything fun today?
Yes.
We've got some stuff going on. Or are you just hanging out and waking up and stuff? Oh. Well, I'm glad you were able to pass it on at least, and they enjoyed it. I just feel so bad that my papers made you sick. I never even thought about it. Francis! I want a puppy. Yes, I want a baby that never grows up. You're right, Francis. You're lurking because you're working. All right. Well, that's a pretty good thing to do. Happy to have you in. You're just working for now. How about you, Arlene and Robin? What are you ladies up to this morning? I know Arlene said she just cleaned off her desk.
Yeah, not a problem.
Or Robin. What are you lovely ladies said you cleaned up
your
your
desk? Give me an
desk?
idea when we can check back with you to see. I mean,
You're still
4
waking
hours,
up?
8 hours. Did we lose him already? 2 hours?
You're having a cheap
Okay,
weekend
sure.
pizza.
We'll-
What are you
we'll
having
check
on
back
your
in,
pizza?
2
Tell me
hours, see
about
if
your
you guys
pizza.
have
I
gotten any
miss
further with
pizza.
that ring, and if we can find out if this other end of the circuit is done. We're still working.
Wrap up
All
this
right,
cord
fantastic.
so I can move this out of here.
All right.
I am
Thank you.
crafting
Have
until nap
yourself a
time.
good day. Bye.
There you go. I bought all my Easter candy to binge on. Oh boy. So you're totally having a cheat weekend. You're going for broke over there. What kind of, tell me about your pizza, lady. Pizza's so awesome. I always like to hear what people like on their pizza because we're all different, right? I'm going to see if I can. I'm sneaking into Elsa's area. Well, it's not really sneaking, I guess, if you announce it. I want to look through her box of Stampies and stuff here and see maybe what I want to put on that. On those pieces of fabric. Because I know black ink shows up pretty good on the muslin. I have seen lots of people doing it. There's actually more of this in my room in a big filing cabinet. But this is what the most commonly used ones out in the house. Are these all the dies or are there stamps in here too? I could have just brought over the die bin. Uh-oh. I think I've got the dies, which is not, oh, yep, this is dies. I brought the wrong thing. Uh-oh. Francis, the Armstrong. Those animals are out to get you. Oh my goodness. Little Caesar's pepperoni deep dish is your favorite? Or a combination if you get it anywhere else. The only thing I don't like 100% for sure on pizza is green bell peppers. But my favorite combo is pepperoni and black olives, which seems to gross everybody else out. Are you okay, Francis? Did you get injured? You thought you were going to be having elf for supper? Oh my goodness. Well, I guess that's one solution to any grocery shortages. I don't really like bacon on pizza either. That's weird to me. The one that I think I like the least, but I can eat it if that's what it is the pineapple ham thing. I mean, it's not bad. It's just, I guess I don't really consider that pizza. You miss them. Apparently, Francis, you held your own. You showed those deer and elk who's boss. Arlene, crowned elk is yummy. All right, let me see if I can figure out where the stamps live. What do I know these days? I may be off the screen for a minute. It's not like there's a whole lot going on the screen, but I'm not ignoring you. I'm just trying to find something. I suppose I could have prepared a little bit ahead of time because of this. But, oh, I think I might have found them. Those are papers. Maybe it's this other one. Wait, I think I found it. Okay. All right. I think I hit the score on this one. I think this is the box I'm looking for. And I'm just throwing random stuff on the floor. Okay. Half pepperoni and olives. I don't think it's at all gross. I like pepperoni pizza. Like, I think that's the most basic pizza there is. Like, if you say pizza, I immediately think pepperoni, even though I like mushrooms and black olives. Let's see what's going on here. We got that postal thing.
See if it's still cold chili ingredient.
I like that one. And that one. Maybe that was one big stamp at one point. I think it might have been. Well, maybe that would be good. What do you think? Would that be good to? I'm not really doing a travel journal. This is just. Oh, and that could be fun too. This one right here. Anybody else want to talk about the things they hate on pizza? Or love on pizza. You could go with what you love on pizza. You don't have to hate on things. So I think those three are definite, probably a go. I like it. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see if there's anything else in here that's exciting that I must use. Time you enjoy wasting is not time wasted. Okay, maybe peacocks, lines. I'm bad at this. Looks like a cornucopia. I don't think I've ever tried anchovies either, but I like sardines, so I might like anchovies. I didn't know about on pizza, though. I think I've had anchovies in salad, though. Aren't they in a Caesar salad, like a traditionally made? Ooh, look at the green man. But this is not necessarily a pagan journal, so. Or a nature thing. Well, I kind of like the clock with the crown on it. That's fun. Maybe I'll do that. Although this is not really a steampunk journal. We'll put that aside just for a second and think about it. There's the Dina Wakley stuff there. I don't know if that's the way I want to go with this or if I just want to keep it kind of generic and grungy. We'll see. Anything with the Dina Wakley stamps would have to be done after it's on. And here's the people set. The weird people thing. And there's some more. The Irish meaning for Francis is free, independent, but Germans used a version of the name for their battle axes. Oh my. Forget pizza, just give me chocolate. Very nice. What's everyone's favorite Easter candy? I like the Cadbury eggs. And my least favorite Easter candy, even though you didn't ask, I'm going to tell you, Peeps. But I do like to watch videos every year of people melting or setting the Peeps on fire. That makes me happy. You'd think I'd just make a creepy journal, right? Nope, I'm not making a creepy journal. All right, that's all that's out here. So I think we'll do the grungy it up thing. We'll do the like the text stamps, these word stamps and stuff. And then after that, once they're glued onto the book, then I can maybe do some of the weird people and say grunge it up and finish it when you are done with the journal. Oh, that's a good idea. Just make it kind of grungy. So don't put any stamps on it yet. Just kind of grunge it up or put the background stamps on it. That's interesting. Are they crunchy then, or are they just like really chewy? Could you chip a tooth with that? Well, I have these ones. I picked out these ones here. This one here. And then these two. And they're just kind of the generic, like, scripty things. Peeps, yuck. Draw a bunny on a Lindt dark chocolate bar and call it Easter candy. A little crunchy and a little chewy. So it's kind of a texture thing. I'm not opposed to the way Peeps taste. They just weird me out. But I know some people, they go out and they buy handfuls and handfuls of them because you can only get the Peeps one time a year. I never did ask them, though, how do you store that so it doesn't get hard? Or maybe they like them hard. I don't know. So, what do you think? Yes with the scripty stuff? Or just like grungy it up with the ink pad? And some, maybe some, you get one pack a year and you're all set. Well, Peeps is probably carbs, right? I can't imagine marshmallows don't somehow have carbs in them. Uh-oh, Brookie sent me a message. Brooke, you're so silly. Oops. Okay, hold on. Let me email an address to Brooke. She looks like maybe her power's going to be out. And she's like, help me now. Las Vegas, Nevada. It's 9129. Oh, I can't even hit the enter on my email. Ah! Ooh, and I keep missing letters. I cannot type today for nothing. Nothing. All right, that's done. Now Brookie loses power. That's not my fault. Script works. I love Cadbury eggs. I don't know if I've ever had the Reese's eggs, but I did discover that I really do like the Reese's Pieces. I know that's not Easter candy, but I've rediscovered Reese's Pieces. Love them. Put them in the big freezer bags and keep them, but now they're different Peeps for most. Yeah, they do actually. Peeps is kind of muscled in on other holiday businesses. And so I'm going to put this back and use those stamps. Hold on. We're going to at least get one stamp on here today before I go offline. I'm going to accomplish something besides ripping fabric and ironing it. All right, now I got to figure out where acrylic blocks are. Or maybe I'll just use them loose. We'll go bananas. What's that? Where'd that come from? They're the tiny ones. These are the best on the face of the planet. And Mike's just brought me a piece of my other very favorite candy in the whole world. Not the big ones. It has to be these ones. Did you know they make them little tinier ones?
Yes, they do. I know. And you can get them in the bag, and they're not wrapped, and they're good chilled. And Mikey got these for my birthday last year, but they've been in the shop.
So they're ice cold.
And right now, yeah. But I know it's getting warmer soon, so I can't keep them in the shop.
Yeah, no. You'll just have a puddle of goo and peanut butter.
I kept them in the fridge for a number of the months during the heat season last year, but
oh boy, look at that. I just
saving them.
I just said I'm going to cut back on sugar, but I'm going to eat that boy. This is the perfect size peanut butter cup. It's the perfect peanut butter.
No, they need to be much bigger. I like the big ones.
I don't. These ones are my favorite. This is my favorite size because I think the chocolate to peanut butter ratio is just right. You could eat peanut butter and chocolate every day and you would never get sick of it. Okay.
All right, break over.
Mike shared his goodies. That was very nice of him.
And my brick's down over.
I'm sorry, you have to go back to work.
Back to work.
I don't think I drank enough water yesterday. I've never done this whole thing of stamping on fabric. Do you think it needs to be on something hard, or do you think it'll be okay on the towel? Oh, I could totally eat chocolate and peanut butter every day too. But like I said, I'm trying to cut back on the sugar. But doing something every now and then is not the same as just mowing on it all day, every day. Oh my.
Sorry.
I probably need this to be flat, huh? Not on a towel. Could you get a few more things out here, Amy? Well, yes, I think I can. All right. Let's start with this one. And an ink pad. I should probably have an ink pad, right?
That would help. Especially if you're working with stamps.
Well, if I just push that white stamp onto the fabric, it's not gonna. I don't think anything's gonna happen. I could be wrong, but I don't think so. Okay, Amy, you've been on for an hour and you've accomplished 0 things.
You've had a Reese's peanut butter cup.
That does make for,
It's okay.
that does make me happy.
It's okay. It's still chocolate. Doesn't matter. It's still chocolate.
Life is good when there's chocolate.
Oh, of course.
Look at that. My ink pad is a little dry, actually. I'm trying to remember if it was mineral oil or whatever it was to refresh your stamp. Is that wood? Am I about to stamp wood grain on? I need to look at what this is before I hold the phone. I need a blank piece of woo. Well, there goes some stuff crackling. Is that like a wood texture? Hold on, we're testing this baby out. Well, if it is, I don't think I'll be able to tell. All right, because it's just going to be light and grungy like that. So if it's meant to be wood grain, it's failing. Fresh ground peanut butter has no sugar added and very little natural sugars. That's true. Well, I like what is it, the Giardelli? Is that how? I don't even know if I'm saying it. Giardelli. They're dark chocolate bars. Cool. So you can put one of those in the fridge, and if you just eat a little bit off it, it could last you a couple of weeks. Well, it would last me a couple of weeks. I don't know about everybody else.
Couple minutes.
I might say one snack. 2 minutes tops. Probably not that long.
If you're lucky.
So let's see if we can, because we don't want it to be dark. This is just meant to be. And that's probably the way I'll go at some point. But the fresh ground nut butters you can't really get like at a Walmart or anything. You have to go to like a regular food store, and sometimes you have to go to like a place like, is it Whole Foods or Sprouts? Sprouts has a thing. At least they did in Phoenix. Well, that barely put anything on there. I wonder if I have the re-ink for this. Hold the phone, ladies. Hold the phone. I may have re-inking for this. That stays on. I know I have another ink here somewhere. Is that? Oh, all right, that is. Okay, let me go look at other ink pads. I think I just need to refresh mine. And I thought I had some of the stays on re-inking stuff, but I only have the dilutions kind. Oh no, that stays on. Now I'm smoking crack. That's grinders. You must be the luckiest girl ever. You have fries where you fries. There's an Albertsons near here. I don't actually know if there's a fries near here. Do they do the grinding the peanut butter thing?
She must be in Arizona.
The fries where I lived at didn't have that in Arizona.
But you have fries there.
Yeah. Is it not a Vegas thing?
Here. Not a Vegas thing. The only fries they have here is the electronics outlet.
Oh, yeah, that's not the same
food.
thing.
Different. Basically same name, but different company. Different products too.
I feel very blind today. Now I'm going to have to sit here and talk to you for a few minutes while this sinks in. Put the little cover on there and let this sit for a minute and let it think about life while it absorbs the ink. And then we shall try again. I know that the Sprouts near where I lived in Phoenix or in Scottsdale, they had you could do peanut butter, almond butter, and one other kind of nut to make peanut butter out of. Ooh, black olives on pizza. I love black olives on pizza. Yum, yum. I actually like green olives on pizza too. But I think it's green olives and one other thing, and a friend of, black olives, garlic, and mushrooms, I think was the thing. It was like, I think it was Streets of New York pizza. But she was the only one that liked that, so we would get that and share it together. Your Sprouts got rid of the grinders. Boo on them. Boo. Yeah, they have only a limited type of grocery stores here. I guess one kind bought out most of the other ones and turned them all into themselves. And so you really only have a couple of choices here, which is interesting. You'd think for someplace as diverse as Las Vegas, there would be more choices, right? It's not the end of the world if I can't get fresh ground. Regular peanut butter is okay. It's a good thing. I like all peanut butter. I'm just, it's a sugar thing. Waiting for this to sink in. And all of the people lurking are like, I don't understand what she's doing today. There's no tearing up of magazines. She's been inking one stamp for 5 years. Let's see if we can get something going on here. Could also be because it's not on a acrylic block, because I don't know where those are and I don't want to go. It's one thing to take a box sitting near the desk and use it, but to go dig in through somebody else's space is that's more than I want to. Okay. In somebody else's space. It's not cool, man. It's not cool. Live and learn. I mean, there's not really a way to oh, look, I did it. Yay, I did the thing. Okay, so let's do a few more of those. We'll try one of the other ones. I did a thing.
Yay!
Yeah, you can get it in I think you just have to stir it every time you use it because the oil will settle on the top. And that's not a problem either. That's one of the good things is most mainstream stores now you can get the fresh ground nut or the jarred kind, where it's there's still no sugar in that, I don't think. It's just what it is. I will confess, I really do like to watch the nut butters happen in the grinder. It's just fun. I like watching peanuts get tortured. Apparently that's a thing. I'll go like that. Stop sending me notifications. It's not for it's notifications about you have this kind of email and you have that kind of email. Are you going to check your email? No, I'm really not. Okay. I probably put too many of those on this one side. We need like way less of that. I'll put one over here. You love peanut butter, but you can't have the added sugar. Oh, so you haven't found one in a jar that doesn't? Okay, that's good to know. I like almond milk, so naturally I like almond butter. I'm a big fan of almonds, apparently. That's a thing, so we'll do that right there. See if we can't get a couple of these just slight impressions along the edge for the fun of it. Okay, so there's that. Curly sent me a photo. I'm going to cheat on you for a minute. Look at the photo. Curly sends me good photos. Oh, okay. Oh, it's okay. I'll have to look the next time. No, I just don't really like. We eat peanut butter and jelly sandwiches here. I just never looked at the peanut butter aisle. Well, Arlene, thanks for coming in and hanging out. I'm sorry I didn't get very much done, but I liked hanging out with you. It was fun. Thanks for coming in. I hope you had fun watching me struggle with my fabric and yak. Ooh, this one's like really flexible. Okay. And it sounds lovely when I ink on it. There's all kinds of stuff going on here. I think I still want to add a little more ink to this ink pad. I only put a little bit on just to, well, I guess I don't even have to put the whole thing down. I can just put parts of it down, huh? Let's see what happens. That didn't work. Maybe this one needs ink block. Nothing happened. Oh, you know why? Because the plastic thing is still on it. I'm a dork. Let's try that again. Covers are smooth. Okay. Thank you, Miss Curly's like on the ball today with everything. Here's a link. Here's a picture. Check this out. I like it. Okay, let's see if we can get something going on here. This type of stamp may be a bust because it's very, very thin and flexible. Oh, I got it. Yay. Okay. Okay, I think I'm just going to ink half of it for the next impression. And then we'll do the other half somewhere else. There we go. Okay, let's try that. Let's try that over here. Rose, hi. How are you? Lovely lady. Nice to see you. Hope your day is going well. I'm just screwing around. I'm working on the what am I working on? The fabric for that super big maybe glue book that I don't want to admit is a glue book. It's probably really a glue book and I just need to get over myself. Okay, so we're going to put maybe this part over here. Nope, nothing happened. Whoa. Let's try it again, Amy. Let's try it again. This is my first time ever. This is tea-dyed muslin. It was natural. And I tea-dyed it. Came straight out of Elle's stash of fabricies. She was nice enough to share with me. And then, let's put one over here. I think that's upside down though. We should probably at least attempt to keep them right side up. I can't tell. I think it's supposed to go this way. So So we'll go like that. So this is my first try. We'll see what happens. Just a little light impression, which is okay. All right, let's try it again. We'll do one more, and then we'll try the other half of the stamp. And then we'll move on to the other fabric, or maybe I'll save that for another day. Tomorrow is supposed to be mixed media at 1 o'clock. And there we go. A thing happened. All right, let's do the next one. Da-da-da. But apparently I'm just not talking very much because I'm concentrating on this stuff. Concentrating, I say. It's a good thing about this is it doesn't matter if it's perfect. Ooh, look at that. Oops, I put it on upside down. I did a thing. Okay, let's do maybe a little bit right here and a little here, and then we'll call this one done with this stuff. Because I want to drip. Maybe I want to dilute some paint down, like really watery, and just do some splashes. So this is, it goes like that. There's a nice paint one. And right over here. We'll even get this one the right way around. Yeah, this is very dry. I just added some ink to the stamp because it does fine for edging and stuff. But I don't really have any juicier pads, so this is kind of what I have to work with. Oh, phooey. Nothing happened.
No.
Okay, here we go. Yeah, I've gotten a couple like that, and I don't know maybe if they've just been in the warehouse longer or if the ink is just okay. So vote more stamping, or is that good, do you think? So I'm going to do some splotches with some if I can find some actual ink that's not sparkly, because it has to be black, I think, or some paint to like just drip on. Any opinions? Think that's enough stamps for this particular piece? Because we're going to do probably a few other things to it. I think you don't want to overdo it, right? So there's that one. And here's the other piece for the back cover. I think it goes this way. It goes like that. Hey, look, I made a black smudgy print off my finger, but it's not a fingerprint. It's just like a little smudgy thing. That's okay. All right, let's give this a go. Do some stuff. 2 more at the bottom middle. All right, I'll bring it back up after I work on this one a little bit. I think the problem was I started out with too many of these, and then there was really no way to balance that. All right, so here we go. I have not started my collage for today. I know it's going to be huge. I got to really go through my stash and see if I've got, I was really hoping by now we would have been to the thrift store again when I was planning this, because I wanted to get some of those really big, the long children's books. And we have not been back, obviously, because it would be the cheapest way to do it, to go on a Monday. And the kids' books are always less expensive, but they usually have nice thick pages. Not all of them are glossy. And they're super long. And if you can get signatures out of it, because I don't think I have quite enough actual paper. I've got that lovely drooling over it ledger paper that Miss Rose sent me. And I have some big cardstock, poster paper type stuff, some larger than normal, which I need to get Els to help me cut down with the guillotine chopper thingy. And just to get it roughly to the right length and width. I think it's mostly correct. It's just one edge. Either way I could put it, that you sent me a pretty big pile. I have not piled it all up. I was just thinking, for different things, that one of those big long children's books, like getting 1 or 2 of those as a thing to work on. I mostly want to work on plain paper because I want to leave writing space in all of this. But I know a lot of glue books, they use just a really big variety of things. And that's part of what makes them so fun. Ready for you now. Oh, okay. If you're offering, I'm certainly not going to decline you, because I'm almost to the end of my tea batch, and I am going to put some of that paper into the tea batch because I didn't ink this whole thing. So let's see. I'll put it right there. There we go. Because it's such a nice thick paper, I think it will look nice and creamy if I the inside holds the page protectors that are, you slide the 12 by 12 pieces in here, so it can be but I imagine let me measure one of the actual protector sheets itself, what the measurements on that are, because that's what's meant to actually go inside it. And then you slide a 12 by 12 sheet into it. But I've been sorting things into these and using them for other stuff, so I only have like half the amount left now. Silly me. But it's not like I'm putting these back in the book. I actually have no intention of putting these back in the book. Okay, let me just measure one of these. This is the actual size that's meant to fit inside the book. Oops, there's my candy wrapper. Lost it. Okay. At the right end of the tape. So this is 13 by 12. So it's 13 inches long and 12 inches high. I'm thinking even if I could go to the thrift store at some point to find like one of those big coffee table books. I mean, I can add more to it later. I only need to get enough in there to just start it. And I can rearrange it at any time. So it doesn't matter if I have all the same paper in there right now. I can add to it later. It's just one of those things, you know. I'm like, bummer. Right in the middle of a thing. Can't go to the thrift store at all. Oh, Rose, you are so sweet. You don't have to do that, hon. I'm just, you know, bitching in the general sense. I just really miss the thrift store. Carly and I were commiserating on it earlier, having thrift store withdrawal around here. Because we used to go at least one time a week. And, you know, Els, sometimes it's a lot more than that. So let's get one of these on there. Crafting with Kristen. Hello. How are you today, Kristen? I hope you are having a wonderful day. There's not a whole lot exciting going on around here, but I'm trying something I've never done before. Got me some tea-dyed natural muslin, so I added a little bit of creaminess to the natural. You know, it's the white bleached muslin. It's the unbleached. So it wasn't white to start with. And let's see. Let's do a little bit of this up here. My hands are now covered in ink. Okay, I think I want to do a little more ink on that. Okay, Rose. Phone is important. I gets it. All got our things. Prosky, no problem at all. I'm a hoarder. I love that we're just willing to put our stuff out there. Like, nah, I'm a hoarder. I got lots. Y'all, I will grab the ledger paper in a minute and show it to you. I know I've showed it before. Oh my gosh, is the ledger paper that Rose sent me the bomb. Okay, one more and then we'll go with the other stamp. Oops. Or I could just rub the pad right on the thing, I guess. Okay. Put one down here. And I don't really want it to go very dark. And it didn't. Okay. So that's that one. Let me stick that back on its little plate. I gotta go wash these in a little bit. Don't get myself in trouble. Here's the other side. Rose must not have wanted to talk. Okay, after I stamp these on there, I'll go grab the ledger paper to show you guys. Oh my gosh, her ledger paper that she sent me is made of the awesome. And if you guys have not checked out Miss Rose's channel, I will get you a link in just a minute. She has such fun contents, and she only just recently started doing lives. And I just think she is super talented. I've been trying to get our grumpy old man, Curly, to go live for a long time. She is so talented, but she so does not want to do lives. I just think she would be very good at it. Okay, nice light impression there. I like it. Oh, nice. Okay. I can't just chatter on. People will be so bored. Well, you can see I'm really not making it a very good chattery thing today. Because I've never done this before, I like have to concentrate on what I'm doing. And then I forget that I'm supposed to be talking to people like some kind of lunatic. I know, we only see a little bit. She's shown me some things. Oh my gosh, is she so talented. But, you know, people are ready when they're ready, or maybe, you know, they're never truly ready. You can't make people do things though. It has to be something that you would find enjoyable. If it feels like a chore, then it won't be any fun. Just saying. What do you think? Anywhere else before I pull this away? I'll give it a minute because last time I pulled it away and somebody's like, no, some down there. Which I'm gonna flop that back up here and we'll put a couple more things on there. We are not. You take that back right now, Curly. We will not accept that kind of shenanigans out of you. Where's our grumpy old man? Where's the real Curly?
Wait. I like shenanigans.
She said I was sweet. She said
see,
were
it's a
sweet.
ploy. It's a ploy. It's a setup.
That's more like a Curly. Thank you. That's the Curly I know. So I think there's enough on here. Francis, ew, who said that? That came out of Curly's mouth, Francis. Can you believe it?
It was just for shock value.
She's lulling us into a false sense of security.
Right.
Bam, you bitches. Ooh, such a relief there.
We were
Okay.
starting to think she was sick or something.
Sick in the head. It's a little sicker than usual. We loved our grumpy old man. No, well, maybe. Oh my God, if Curly got the corona, would that make her nice? She might hug a person. Oh, that Curly, stay away from the corona. Curly, lapse of judgment. I'm sorry. She had a moment of nice creeped in right there because we said nice stuff about her.
It's okay. Beat it back. We have faith you can come around.
She did. She was like, yeah, bitches. That's better. Okay. Found the little bitty one. Francis, we're going to have a long talk, Curly. Right, Francis? All right. Now I think I'm going to put a couple of those because I kind of like that on this other one. And then I think we'll call this step done. There's the Francis I know and love. I've missed you, girl. I know you got, the 4-letter word and all that, but it's good to see you. Let's see if we can get a couple of edge things going on over here. Okay. All right, now let's pull that other one back up here. Make something happen. We are almost done with this step, ladies. And you're like, oh, thank God, she's going to stop trying to do stuff. All right, let's put some of these little ones on there. You don't get to, I know. You're actually earning your paycheck, girl. We don't blame you for that. You got to do what you got to do. I'm just saying I miss you.
It's okay, Curly. I'm doing the work thing too. It just doesn't sound like it.
That's Miss Francis. But
Oh.
Curly's working too.
Oh, well, Francis. Same thing.
Francis works on a ranch.
Ooh. It's a little more labor intensive than I'm doing.
It's a horse ranch. She's got real work to do. Well, she's got hands-on work to do. Let's put it that way. We all do real work. It's just not always hands-on stuff.
No, I just keep the internet moving. Thank you.
And we appreciate that. That is a marvelous thing.
Working with all the other carriers to keep it humming.
Curly says, Mike, get to work, damn it. Keep that internet going.
Yeah, well, it's not just me.
There's,
I'm a tiny cog in this big old machine.
but you're our favorite cog.
I'm the baker cog, though.
Let's put a little something down here.
My supervisor suspects that when we all go back into the office, I'm going to become a one-man potluck bringing in stuff.
Because you'll have gotten to the habit, right?
Look, I brought cookies and cheesecake. Oh my!
They will love you. And I hope to move here in the next month or so. Oh, where are you going to move to? One other person put it in Vima's group, but nobody else bit, Rose. I was disappointed. I wanted to see everybody all in their 80s clothes and their 80s hair. I am not participating because I don't have any pictures of me from before I think like around my 30th birthday. All of the rest of those pictures were lost. I had a roommate once that moved out on me and took everything. And I'm sure they wound up in the dumpster somewhere because you can't really get any money for pictures. But that was the thing that happened. So I don't have any to show you, or I would totally show you my 80s hair. I did tell you guys yesterday in the stream that I had short spiky hair, like really short. And it was fire engine red. Well, that's one of the colors, but that was the most common color that it would have been. Because they didn't have all these blues and greens when I was coming up, or I probably would have had them long before now. All right. So I think that's where I'm leaving, like with the stamping. We're still going to splotchy some paint on here. And once it's glued down, we'll like get all at the edges and stuff. But what do you think so far? How are we doing here? There'll be some serious stamp washing to do. You used to dye your head when you and Scotty broke up. I had it red through most of some shade of red. It was never like always the same shade. Every time I went in, I'm like, let's try something new. My mom's theory was, you got to walk around with that shit on your head. I don't. So I think we're going to call it here for the day. And then I'll have to ask some opinions on whether the splotchy, like the dribblies and the splotchies and the splats should be in like super watered down paint, or if I should see if we have any ink around here, like some liquid ink that isn't sparkly. So that's what I did today, and y'all sat here and watched me tear. I tore the fabric. First time ever. Look, I did it. And that's going to be just the perfect size for this super big journal that's going to happen. That's the cover size. So we're going to put this like right over that. I guess if I really hated it, I could have flipped it over and started again because it doesn't really show through. But that's how that's going to work. So that's basically what we're going to get right there. It is. It's going to be kind of a glue book daily journal sort of thing. So I'll put in some like collage stuff and just some things that I like. And bye, Robin. It's actually one of those scrapbooks. You put here's the plastic page protectors for it, Francis. So it's actually one of these, you know these. That's why it's so big. So this paper is 13 and then it's 12 inches this way. And I have I'm not putting these back in. I'm going to put in different kinds of paper. Hearts to you too, Robin. I had a great time hanging out with you. Thank you so much for coming in. I appreciate it. Woohoo! So that's really where this is going. But I wanted to do something kind of different here. I've never done a fabric cover journal. But I have enough scraps that I can cover the spines on the other journal series I'm making, which is for the Super Happy Making. And I have some pages. Let me go grab those ledger pages. If y'all don't mind for a minute, I will And we have some file folders like this that I can trim down. This is actually for the ephemera folio. I've got kind of an idea. I just have to start. It's one of the many things I need to start working on. I should probably quit harvesting magazines because I have so many images and actually start getting to work on some of this other stuff. But let me grab that ledger paper so you guys can see it. And I don't know where my other papers went. I got to figure out, because I have some poster board side, not the really, really big one, but like I just don't know. Hold on, I'll be right back. I just don't know where I put them. I'll move stuff. Yeah, I had it under my desk, the cardstock pieces, the big ones, and I moved them out because I was worried they were going to get dirty or damaged. But I put it in a safe place.
Gotta love those safe places. They don't give them up
So
easy.
I've got to figure it out soon. But these are the lovely papers that Rose sent me. These are the not the deli, ledger. Look at these big boys. So I'm going to be able to fold them over. So I'm going to use some in the upright orientation, which will leave space. Like it'll, obviously, you know, this is not 13 or however many inches it was across. These are 11 and some. So I'm going to use some like this, and, you know, so it'll be shorter than the average page. But then I'm going to use some like this, and I can either trim it down or do the fun fold over thingy. Oh, I get to do the fun fold over thingy because these are, oh, check that out. They're 18 inches long almost. It's a little smidge under 18. No, it's right at 18. But are these not the most fun ledger papers ever? They're nice and thick. And they've got a front and a back. Look at that. I'm so happy. Those are from lovely Miss Rose Francis. She has got a stash of them. And she shared with me. And I was so happy about it. And then I can show you the thing she made for me. So you can get a taste of her talent. She is awesome. She sent me some goodies, but she also made me a thing. And it came with these. Do you know what these are called, Rose? I've been trying to look for some more of these for a spine of a book. And I can't find it anywhere because I don't know what to call this. But these are so awesome. Look at that. I didn't realize it was this long. Oh my gosh. I'm so excited. Is that not beautiful? Because I'd love to get one to tea dye. Some of the white ones, I think they'd be fun to tea dye. But I really would like to get, see if I can find this in a chocolate brown. Because this black is beautiful. And I am so using that. I know it's black roses, but I don't know, like, rosette trim. Okay. But I'm dense, and I don't always understand what I need to look for to find things. She made me this lovely tag out of, you know, I sent her some coffee filters and stuff. She ordered some paper. But I sent her along some of the dyed coffee filters. And look, she sewed that. Is that not just cute as a button? I love it. And folded it into a little pocket and put some bling on it. And she made me a little Maryland tag with earrings and everything on one of my dip dyed cards. This is one of the dip dyed cards I sent. So she sent me a little gifty back made out of my own things. Is that not gorgeous? And when this book gets started, this is going inside my book for sure. Because one of the things it will be, in addition to a journal, is, you know, I don't get Happy Mail real often. And I'm not like, that's not a poor mouthing thing. I would like to be able to, when I get things special from people, have a place to put them so they don't get damaged. But Rose is so talented. And if you guys, Frances occasionally shows her stuff on Facebook. She makes the most amazing journals and stuff. All of you ladies are really very talented. And I'm going to show it off just because now I'm showing things off. She also sent me some, look at this black lace she sent me. And she sent me a generous hunk of it too. Look at that. Is that just right up my alley? I love it. You know it's going to get used. This is definitely going on a book. And not a book I sell. It's going to be a book I make for myself. Because that's how I roll. But yeah, Rose is a brand new channel. And I said I was going to go over and get a linky link. And here I am just yakking away. Let me get a link to her channel if you guys are, because you can't click on the 3 dots and get there anymore. But I want to link in case you guys are not. You don't have to sub if you don't want to. I'm not saying go sub right now, whether you want to or not. I'm just saying if you want to check her out and see if you like her content, I think that would be a super awesome thing. And I'll be doing this a little more often every now and then, you know, shouting somebody out because y'all are so awesome. And Rose is brand new to lives. She's only just started doing them very recently. I have a bunch of people that I'm sub to. And I'm looking through the list. But like, you know, we all know Miss Curly's talented. She doesn't do videos. And I don't think I've ever seen Frances do a video. My mouth spelling is right. Oops. I understand why they took it out because they're trying to stop people from having growth streams and stuff. Oh. They should have a thing where you can look up your own subscriptions and not have to go through YouTube. I'm like subscribed to like 900 channels. I'm sorry, guys. Next time I will be more prepared. Unless, you know, the people that have like quote unquote real jobs, you know, they don't always have the most time to get on, and I just don't see it in the. I'm so disappointed. Where is it? I could. That's somebody else named Rose. I know I am subscribed because I get the notifications. There you are. I found you. Ha! YouTube. Foo on you. Come on. Go where I want you to go. Let's be slow on top of everything else. Really? Okay. I got it. Woohoo! Okay. So if you guys have, and I'm going to put it in the description box too for anybody who watches later. You don't have to wait till the end. That's Miss Rose's channel. If you would like to go over and check her out. You need new people to scrap lift from. Well, okay, is scrap lift like, are you trading scrap? What does that mean? I like the phrase. Frances is just sitting here drooling over the. I know you like the black lace too, and I love these rosettes she sent me. This was totally a generous gift. She made me cry a little bit. And Curly sent me things too. She's got a little envelope of stuff for me right now.
Did you get all sniffly?
I did because it was a nice thing, and I have beautiful artwork and fun stuff to play with, and I like fun stuff to play with. Stealing ideas. Miss Jersey Crafter calls it monkeying. I love to watch videos and get ideas for stuff. Reader's Digest. Oh, you lucky girl. Yay, you got to make some journals. Thank you for subbing, Curly. That's nice. She does have and she's got a nice voice, and she's peppy and upbeat. You know what? I got a dictionary. I got this really tall dictionary from the 70s. Oh, but I will never say no to dictionary pages, hon. If you want to send me dictionary pages, I will take them, because you know those are my favorite pages in the world. We got this really tall one, and it's pretty wide as well. And I got full signature pages out of it. And those words are just crammed on the page. So it's one of those nice, busy, full. Oh, it's so much fun. But I've already gotten up like 6 times. But next time I come in, I'll try and show the dictionary pages, Francis. And they're really thin, like tissue paper, like a little thicker than tissue paper. But, they're not the super thick pages. They're thin ones. They're so much fun. All right. So we have been on for 109 minutes. Look at that. I am just a babbling fool. All right. So I love you all, you ladies. You are so much fun to hang out with. I had a great time today. Goodbye to all our lurkers as well. I appreciate our lurky friends out there. You are just as welcome in the box because I know you're out there doing stuff. Yes, his Curly. So however you guys are spending your days and nights, I hope it brings you great joy and happiness. Until I see you in one of my lives or
Hi,
in
Amy, this is Mike with Cox
somebody
Business
else in a
Technical
box
Support.
somewhere
I'm on a
else.
recorded line.
I
How
wish you the
doing, man?
happiest of crafting. Don't forget, if you're
Alright,
interested,
I got a
we're doing
call
Macabre
that,
Mixed
the
Media
second
tomorrow at
computer
1
for the
p.m. my
server
time. So
100
that's
is not
1,
working.
2,
Activated it.
3,
We're
and
testing
4
it right
across
now.
the country.
Is
It was
Natalie
great getting to
available?
hang out with you again, Francis. Rose, lovely to have you. And Curly, you're my grumpy old man. And Robin, thank you. Have a wonderful day. Bye, 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 guys. The end.